for this third and final offering on this Friday. San Sebastian trying to figure out how to stop a very hungry Letran Knight squad na nagnanais na makamit ang kanilang unang panalo dito sa Season 94.
On that third quarter, although they shot 17 attempts from the field, they converted only 7 etong Recoletos. But yung Letran Knights, 8 out of 14, which 57.14% from the field. Medyo mataas yun. They scored 20 points.
The first offensive opportunity of San Sebastian here in the fourth, and they're having difficulty finding a shot, and that's a hard foul from behind by Quinto. Sayang, paubos na yung oras.
Oh, they forgot to block out atong si Capobres who sneaked inside to get that offensive rebound. Ang ganda rin ng assist passing ng Letran Knights. That's what I'm saying kanina pa, the ball movement, the body movement of the Knights to break down the defense of San Sebastian was superb. They had 7 assists in that third quarter.
And Ren, that's the third personal foul on Bong Quinto.
2 free throws coming up for Capobres. Si Capobres, dad neto, ka-teammate niya pa eh.
Oh, really?
Yeah, sa pros.
Well, yeah, I did talk to Alvin 2 years ago, and he did tell me na yung kanyang tatay, Danilo, right?
Yeah,
is his dad?
Danny Capobres. Si Capo. That's what we call him, si Capo. Now he's in the States. I'm sure he's watching right now.
You know, Capobres, interestingly, told me his favorite player is Bruce Bowen.
Bruce Bowen?
Yeah, Bruce Bowen.
Who idolizes Bruce Bowen?
Well, Alvin does. Alvin does. Kasi yung role niya sa San Sebastian is defensive player talaga.
Yeah.
And Bruce Bowen is one of the most feared defensive players during his time with San Antonio.
Exactly. Feared talaga kasi namimila yun eh.
Mas mabait naman si Alvin.
Remember the Kobe, the jump shot, and the Vince Carter's jump shot? Man.
And Capobres showing us that he has offense.
Capobres from Arjan de la Cruz.
Oh, hindi lang pwede defense yan. You have to shoot that basketball also.
Buyang! What a finish by Larry Buyang.
Ang ganda ng pasahan nito mga big men ng San Juan, the Letran Knights. Well, kanina si Pajarito tumuyang. Ngayon si Ambohot tumuyang naman. Buyang to Ambohot. And they're long.
Yeah. Calvo faking, kicking the ball out to Batinier. Batinier looking up at the shot clock. He wants to be unleashed. Batinier wants to score, and he does. Batinier, that's what he does.
It's hard to make a stop against him or to be in front of Bonbon and Batinier. He's gonna show you a lot of moves.
Kalisan over Buyang, just unable to get it to fall.
He has been rushing his shots atong si Kalisaan. Pag ipansin mo, hindi niya ino-hold yung follow-through niya. Parang tinatapon niya yung bola.
Quinto thinking about the three. He wants Buyang to post up pero nakaabang na si Kalisan. JP Calvo, pitid. Rebound, Michael Kalisan.
That was a good switch because they recognize that mismatch.
Alright, balikan muna natin ang ating kasamang si Angelique Manto.
To both the teams, the fourth quarter holds a different story. Para sa Letran Knights, they have learned better from their last game wherein they were only held to 2 points in the last 7 minutes of the game. And with this, Coach Jeff Napa emphasized on their defense, asserting their interior dominance, reminiscent of his volley basketball. Sa kabilang panig naman, last quarter usually fires up the Stags' main men. Kaya ang punto ng paalala ni Coach Egay Macaraya is to push harder and to be the ones to assert control on the last minutes of this game. At the end of it all, ang gusto lang naman ni Coach Egay mula sa kanyang mga players, no matter what happens, do not give up. Anton and Renren.
Right on cue, Angelique, as De La Cruz is able to knock down his first triple of the game.
Well, he can shoot also. Ito si Arjan De La Cruz is very unselfish for a scorer like him to pass those assist passes last game. Well, Coach Jeff Napa don't want any excuses. Ito, makikita muna natin yung 3-pointer ni Arjan de la Cruz. Balikan natin yung sinabi ni Coach Jeff Napa. He's reminding his players, yung 2 points lang sila in the last 7 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
It's not an excuse. Hindi niya tatanggapin ang kahit anong excuse with this lineup. Ang dami niyang weapons. So players have to step up, especially in the clutch situations like that. You can't be only 2 points in the last 7 minutes of the game. Talagang kakapusin ka sa dulo nun.
Meanwhile, pumasok na sa loob ng game si Destroyer Alex Mandreza.
Destroyer, now he's a destroyer, huh?
Yeah, that's what his teammates said in the interview at halftime with Angelique. Let's see if he can make an impact here and hold off the Golden Stags. He was brought in for this particular purpose kasi nagpe-pressure ngayon ng mga Letranista. Capobres giving it to De La Cruz. Bulanadi inside to Capobres. Buyang with the board, isang kamay lang, snatching that ball in the air.
He made a good box out. No one's there beside me or near him to get that rebound.
Balanza. Binigay kay Calvo. Calvo. 4 na segundo. Nandito na sa shot clock. Calvo. Behind the back. Step back. JP Calvo.
When he looked at that shot clock with 4 seconds left, he made like 10 moves under that 4 seconds before he shot that jumper in front of a Stag. I mean, he's really quick and really hard to guard. That's Calvo.
De La Cruz, that's a foul on Christian Pajarito, but you know, we're still amazed at this particular move by this native from Silay, Negros Occidental, JP Calvo. His nickname is Toto. At sa Ilonggo, ang ibig sabihin ng Toto ay malambing.
Oh, really?
Pero napakatapang nito si JP Calvo sa basketball court.
Well, that was a smooth move coming from him. That was a crossover behind the back, step back, and then a pull-up jumper.
Oh, by the way, you mentioned Ronje Enriles' name earlier.
Yes.
Si Coach Ronje daw ang nag-discover dito kay JP Calvo.
Oh, nice.
When he was playing in Iloilo.
Oh, he has 14 points already in the ball game.
Oh, Christian Pajarito. Sumabit pa sa ring. And the Letran Knights, Red, they want to get their first win today.
Oh, they're doing it inside. Itong mga naka-blue shirts.
Ito na ang kailangan ng San Sebastian, yung shooting ni RK Ilagan na hindi pa natin nararamdaman mula nung first quarter.
Nawala siya simula nung inupo siya ng matagal ni Coach Egay nung second quarter. If I remember it right, last 3 minutes na ng second quarter siya pinasok.
Substitution, Jesse Sumoda coming in for Alvin Capobres. Team foul number 2 for the Golden Stag.
Last 5 minutes. 69-57. Letran, may time pa dito para makahabol ang San Sebastian Stags. Pajarito challenging the defense of Sumoda. The door is closed. Hindi ko pwedeng pumasok sa loob, sabi ni Sumoda. 5 fouls. I think he just graduated. Itong si Sumoda.
He's been banging since the start of the game, Ren.
Shooting 2, Christian Pajarito.
Pajarito. You mentioned he came from the College of St. Benilde. He was playing center.
Yes.
During those times. He's a
a
power forward.
Yes, he's more of a forward. Ito si Pajarito, 7 points, 6 rebounds in the ball game.
All right, we will be back with more after a few reminders. We are back inside the Phil Oil Flying V Center. Everybody having a good time on this Friday.
Nagugulat sila, walang kita nila.
Yep. Yeah, meron po kasi kaming big screen dito sa loob ng Flying V Center. And, you know, usually, everybody gets their chance to be seen because we have 3 games every Friday.
Yes.
So kung manunood po kayo, malamang, mapofocus kayo dyan.
Lalo na pag maganda yung smile mo.
Yan.
Oo. Calvo, 9 points in this quarter. 14 points in total. 7-0 run by the Letran Knights.
Jeric Balanza, this time showing us that he can also maneuver through traffic.
Well, he's an open court player. Ito si Balanza. He can really go to the basket.
Foul on number 23, Henry Amando, got his second.
Sayang, ganda ng galaw.
For the Golden Stars.
Weaving through traffic. Itong si Balanza against 4 yellow shirts. Missed his first free throw. Bongkito, nasa labas pa rin for Coach Jeff Napa. 10 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists for Jeric Balanza. Everybody's contributing for Coach Jeff Napa. I think 3 players in double figures in this ball game for Coach Jeff.
This is the biggest lead of the game, Renren, para sa mga Letranista.
Oo.
De La Cruz. And look at Villapando.
Sayang, put back.
But he is athletic.
Yes, he is. He's built. He's really built like an athletic player.
JP Calvo. We might be seeing the Knights at their best here in this game. Dahil going back to Angelique's report earlier, they weren't too happy with what happened towards the end game against Perpetual.
Yes. Na-stop sila ng Perpetual doon. Look at this. Agawan ulit sa bola. Ayaw bumitaw ni Villapando. Referees doing a good job controlling their tempers of the players. Kanina pa physical tong laro na to, pero wala pa rin nangyayari na scuffle or away. Referees are doing a good job controlling the ball game.
Waki says, go Letran, magpaulan kayo, sabayan nyo ang panahon, arriba Letran. Si Eli Clodo Adis naman, bagyong Letran dapat halos lahat bumabayo. JP Calvo. And Raniel, yes. Mukhang naamoy na ng mga Letranista dito ang kanilang unang panalo sa NCAA Season 94. RK Ilagan, humihirit pa! Humihirit pa! Si RK Ilagan.
Pwede ba to? 13 points, 3 minutes, 50 seconds. Oops! They don't have to rush things. Itong Letran Knights, they're up 13 points. They have to control the tempo of this ball game.
RK Ilagan, that was his first 3 since the first quarter, Renren.
Yep.
Calma! And here comes San Sebastian.
Oh, they're making a run, a 5-0 run by the Stags. Letran Knights have to control their possessions, or else they have Ilagan who can shoot the lights out. Oh, it's a poor foul by the Stags, giving 2 free throws para kay Bonbon Batelier. It's too early to foul.
Now, San Sebastian really had a tough time against LPU on opening day. Nakabawi sila kontra sa College of St. Benilde. And that game, a lot of people expected Benilde to show a good fight because of what they did in the preseason. So now, Michael Calisaan You know, his game has been down compared to what he showed in CSB. Against CSB, with 18 points today, 8 puntos lamang ang naipapasok ni Michael Calisan.
He took a lot of jump shots in this ball game. He's shooting 3 out of 12 with the 8 points. Now he's playing with his strength. Now 10 points because of that offensive rebound by Calisan.
JP Calvo.
Oops.
Oh, that's a foul on Michael Are.
There in the penalty kanina pa itong San Sebastian Stags. That won't help the cause to get back on this ball game. They're giving free throws to JP Calvo, who can shoot pretty well from the line.
JP Calvo, yeah.
16 points, 3 rebounds, 1 steal for JP Calvo. Missed free throw.
Oh, man.
Like I said, he's good from the line. Bigla siya nagbintis. Nabati ko ata.
Pero magandang balita dito sa Letran is they still have a double-digit lead.
Oops!
Oh!
He's gonna hate me for this later. Maybe watch the ball game.
Ilagan. Are. 3 point guards are now on the floor para kay Coach Egay Macaraya. De La Cruz with the crossover. De La Cruz to Calma, who was not ready.
Gusto ni Coach Egay bilisan yung laro to catch up dito sa lamang ng Letran Knights.
Calvo looking up at the clock. Calvo. Binigay ang bola kay Batiller. Batiller kills his dribble. He has to shoot, but he passes underneath. Naka-foul pa. Naka-fish pa ng foul. Si Bong Quinto.
RK Lagan turned his head. That's why Bong Quinto went backdoor. It was a good look coming from Bonbon Batiller. You should always be aware of your man and the ball. That will happen if you lose sight of your man. Yun ang nangyari. Na-backdooran siya ni Bong Quinto. 14 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists for Bong Quinto. Mahihirapan tayo pumili ng best player of the ball game dito. Ang daming nag-contribute para kay Coach Jeff Napa.
Capobres, binigay kay Calisan. Calisan was fouled and he will have a chance to get into double digits, René.
Oo, Calisan, kanina pa, 10 points na yan. After that offensive rebound, now he's gonna shoot free throws. Nagre-reklamo siya, wala naman daw tumama. Tumama kasi siya sa net eh. Malas niya natawagan siya ng foul. Sama.
Michael Calisan, just not his day.
Sama ng tinitira. Parang minamadali niya yung tira niya. No follow through. Itong si Michael Calisan.
Yung shooting form kasi niya, Red, parang pinipitik niya.
Parang pinipitik lang niya. Kasi lakas ng upper body niya eh.
Samantala, may steal dito. Ilagan, unable to convert on that triple. And Jeric Balanza.
Sobrang nag-worry si Calisan kaya ang buhot underneath. That's why wide open si Balanza for that layup.
At tunay na lakas ng mga Knights pinakita nila dito sa labang ito. The deep bench of the Knights on full display. RK Lagan had a scoring spree in the first quarter with 11, including 3 triples. But just 1 triple since then. 18 points in the game for RK. This one's not over yet though.
Yup.
as Coach Egay Macaraya calls a timeout. Isang minuto at 38 segundo. Yan ang oras na natitira dito sa fourth quarter ng bakbakang Letran at San Sebastian.
Pwede pa to, 1 minute 38. 12-point lead by the Letran Knights. If they're not careful here, pwede pa silang maabutan ng San Sebastian Stags dito.
You know, the crazy thing, Ren, was San Sebastian started the game 7-0.
Oo, ang init na simula nila eh. Tatlong 3-pointers, tapos layup ni Ilagan, tapos Bulanadi pa ng second quarter, mainit din.
Are. That's an air ball. Are will get it back. Gets it to De La Cruz. De La Cruz kicks it out. Bulanadi for three. Alin Bulanadi knocks it down.
That's
Jeff
a big
Napa
three.
looking up at the scoreboard. All right, we'll take another timeout. As we said, this one's not over yet.
Corner. The next, ha? Ganun. Basahin mo, Toto. Kung ina-anticipate ka, dito ka dumaan. The next. Screen. Go. Then Jerry.
Baka pumanal ha.
Clear?
Sino tama? Oo, good.
Sino libre? Ingat lang sa doble.
Double, ha?
Then dribble out. Dribble out. Hey! Huwag kayong tatawag ng one-on-one play.
Susundot na yan.
Extra pass! Extra pass!
Coach Jeff Napa stressing yung ball movement ng San Juan de Letran Knights. Gusto nila paikutin yung bola because they're anticipating itong Stags do double kaagad and to steal that basketball. So ayaw niya ng one-on-one plays. He wants ball movement coming from his players.
And judging from the tone of Jeff Napa, he's worried na baka makahabol pa ang San Sebastian dito. That's
Yes.
why they have to make a good play here. Balanza, binigay ang bola kay Quinto. Quinto. Batiller gives it back to Quinto. Quinto with a drive. Balanza. Letran has had a lot of plays like that.
Yes.
Paubos na yung oras.
Oo.
Baka score pa o mafa-foul sila.
Eksaktong sinabi ni Coach Jeff Napa, look for that open man, ball movement. Yan ang ginawa ng players niya. Bong Quinto to Balanza for that wide open shot. 1 minute, 1 second, 70-81. No timeouts.
Wala ng timeout si Coach Egay Macaraya.
Yes.
Coach Jeff Napa still has one. De La Cruz looking for Bulanadi. Bulanadi, nabitawan ng bola. Umikot, tumira, masyadong malakas. Jeric Balanza. Jeric Balanza. Wow, just could not put it down. But he was like a racehorse.
Oo. Oops! Crucial turnover for the Stags. Coach Egay Macaraya was so frustrated in that possession.
And Coach Jeff Napa just wants to secure this victory and finish on a high note as he calls his last timeout.
Sige na, mamadali kayo.
Ate na bola, gamit na tayo oras eh.
Okay na. Listen na.
Pasok na ulit, pasok. Toto, pasok.
Paalam kayo, ha, mamaya. Bon. Here. Hey. Listen, Gio. Jeric. Clear. Bon.
Nakapanel sa double ha.
Toto.
Sino?
Bon. Bon.
Fight sa screen. Deny tayo, lahat passing lane. So force them to go back door. Kung sino yung nasa weak side, sub kayo, help. Anticipate natin, pero lahat ng pumupunta ng bola, automatic we deny.
Naka-wide tayo, naka-wide tayo.
Weak side tayo. Okay, come on, let's go.
Come on, guys. Come on.
Well, according to Coach Egay, gusto nila ng steal or foul right away. They don't want to use that yung time, too much time in the shot clock. But itong si Coach Jeff Napa, Ang responsibility lang nila is to inbound that basketball well and don't turn the ball over.
A lot of people were talking about how deep the lineup of Letran was coming into this season as Quinto misses on that drive. Diving for the loose ball was RK Ilagan. And finally, nakita natin dito sa labang ito ang galing at ang lakas ng mga Letranista. They will fight for a Final Four spot for sure dito sa Season 94.
Oo, lalim ng bench nila. I think they're like 12 man deep. Itong si Coach Jeff Napa, ang dami niya pwedeng hugutin, ang dami nagko-contribute. Ang dami pwede maging best player of the ball game ngayon.
11 out of the 13 players na ginamit ni Coach Jeff ay nakapuntos.
Yes, ang dami, di ba? I mean, I think 3 of them are double figures.
And look, even though it's an 11-point lead, look at the defense na pinapakita ng Knights. At may foul pa.
They're still pressing full court.
It's the habits na gustong i-establish talaga ni Coach Jeff. Look, he's bringing in Batilier, Quinto, and Calvo.
He wants to finish this ball game pretty well. Mukhang nadala sila last game. They scored 2 points in the last 7 minutes. Gusto niyang instill sa mga players niya kung gaano importante itong ball game na toward every possession.
So Letran is on the verge of getting their first win to the delight of our friend Boom Labrusca na nakatutok ngayon. A man who knows a lot about the history ng NCAA, especially yung mga araw na naglalaro ang mga Letranista sa Rizal Memorial, just like you, Ren. And Bulanadi will put a highlight para sa San Sebastian.
Tapos sa oras ng Stags dito. Mauubusan na sila. 81-74. Kasi ang tagal na 10-point lead ng Letran. So yung Stags medyo ang tagal mag-press, ang tagal nila to make those turnovers, to force those turnovers for Letran. But Letran was making good plays, moving that basketball around, looking for that open man and taking the better shot or the best shot possible in every possession they had.
4.5 seconds remaining, but both teams playing as if there's still a lot of time to go, Ren.
Yeah. 82-74, 8-point lead. Pwede pang dagdagan ni Bong Quito. Bong Quito, 16 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists. Make that 17 points for him.
So CSB beating Mapua in the first game. And then LPU defeating JRU in the second game. And now Letran about to taste victory for the first time dito sa Season 94 kontra sa San Sebastian, who will finish 1-2. While Coach Jeff Napa now 1-1. Now, one of the players of San Sebastian, a little bit winded, si De La Cruz.
What was happening there? I don't know. Medyo nagko-complain pa si Coach Egay. But 83-76 for the Letran Knights against the San Sebastian Stags.
So that's your final score. The Knights will notch their first victory dito sa Season 94 ng NCAA. San Sebastian, this their third game. Second loss of the season after winning their first game in their last match kontra sa College of St. Benilde. Alright, siya po ang ating chair for PGM Tangkad Sagad score of the game, Mr. Bong Quinto.
Bong Quinto stepped up for the Letran Knights.
But of course, our player of the game, the point guard from Silay Negros Occidental, JP Toto Calvo.
Well, Toto provided the spark plug they needed in the third quarter and in the fourth quarter. Scored 9 points, I think, or more than 9 points. and then the last canto of the ball game. So he was chosen by the best player of the ball game.
So we are done, Ren, with week 2 of the NCAA. We hope there will be no more cancellations dahil sobrang nami-miss natin yung excitement na hatid ng mga manlalaro ng NCAA dito sa Season 94 on Tuesday. LPU Arellano back in action at 12 p.m. San Sebastian will take on JRU after that. And then, the two-time defending champion, San Beda University, will take on CSB, who just picked up their first win earlier today.
Due to the win by the CSB Blazers, they will be tested against the SBU Red Lions on Tuesday, 4 p.m. here in Phil Oil Flying V Center.
All right, so that does it for us here in San Juan City. Colegio de San Juan de Letran nakuha ang kanilang unang panalo ngayong season, beating San Sebastian 83-76. Sa ngalan ni Direk Abed Ramos, our courtside reporter Angelic Manto, my partner Ren Ritualo, at ng lahat ng mga bumubuo ng ABS-CBN Sports, ako po si Anton Roas nagsasabing maraming salamat sa inyong pagtutok, and we will see you all again next week for more basketball action in Season 94 of the NCAA.